Hey, welcome back. Wow, new game today. So my computer's still getting fixed, so I have to do emulator stuff. And it took me 2 years, but I figured out the games that I like playing the best are games that I played a lot as a kid, so I know them really well. Then that's it. So I don't have to think. And I don't know. Paper Mario is not great because you have to think while you're fighting and stuff, but this is better. Whatever, I don't care. Yeah. Let's do February. I don't know, whatever. So yeah. It's been another week, and it's been another week in quarantine, isolation. I'm not really going to talk about the game at all, but you know that by now. When the quarantine thing happened, I always thought, like, it should be me. I should be in quarantine. Like, I could handle it. But I had to go into work every day. But now, it's been 3 weeks of working at home every day, and I don't really talk to anybody. That's kind of what I'm going to talk about today. But I don't know. I haven't shaved since Sunday, and today's Thursday. I always wanted to see how much it would grow, and it doesn't grow at all. I bet you can barely even see it. But I think if I could grow a beard, I would. Just to cover up my pimples. But then you have to grow a good beard, because if you get the pimples mixed with the beard, that's like gross. You don't want that. But I don't know. I read online one time that it's like less than 1% of people over 30 still have acne. I'm like, well, at least I'm in the 1% for something. I'm not 30 yet, but it's gonna be like that. And this game's pretty easy. Oh, I'm female, but I didn't change my name. I'm still Mark. I like in this game how they look at the screen. Like they're looking at you. In the other games, they don't do that. Okay, so this is easy. Blah, 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 blah. Should I talk about Fire Emblem at all? I don't know. I was thinking about which... I wanted to play a Game Boy Advance game. And I was thinking about Metroid Fusion or Advance Wars, or I have to do Minish Cap too. I think I'm gonna play Minish Cap on my own, and then maybe I'll play it here. So then I'm familiar, like, with the levels and stuff. That's how I have to do it, because I don't want to be trying to figure out puzzles while I'm doing this. But this is easy. It's just like, oh, you kill this guy. And I remember swords beat axes, right? This is cool. I haven't played this in a long time. And the art's really cool too. So I was going to talk about isolation, I guess. I talked to my therapist yesterday, and I had another hard time talking. I felt really uncomfortable talking to her. Am I like playing with my... I don't know. I'm gonna stop doing that. There's nothing there. It's embarrassing. I gotta shave tomorrow. The reason why I grow it out now is because I never leave. I would be too embarrassed to go out of the house like this, with like the little mustache whiskers. I don't want it's gross and embarrassing. But I don't think you can see them. Otherwise I would shave them, because even though nobody really watches this, but... Oh. Whatever, I know what to do. Okay, now... You're welcome. Okay. I had a hard time with my therapist yesterday because I wasn't sure. I've been feeling kind of decent all week. I mean, I never feel amazing. But then right when I started talking to her, I was feeling bad because I didn't know. I was trying to explain it. The only thing I could think of was I was starting to feel like kind of normal being by myself for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And I went to church, but I mean I didn't talk to anybody on Sunday. And I went to the grocery store, but I didn't talk to anybody. So the first time I talked to anybody, it's a bird, I think. The first time I talked to anybody in the past 2 weeks was just when I was doing therapy. And I just got reminded about like how much I don't like myself when I talk to people, and I guess just being by myself I had kind of forgotten. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'm normal, and I was feeling normal. I was kind of exercising a little bit and watching TV and cooking, doing laundry, doing my work at home, and I was feeling kind of normal. But then once I started interacting with her, I was like reminded of like, oh, I don't know. Like this is bad and I'm not good at this and I don't like it. I don't feel the same way right now. This has always been a little bit different than talking to actually somebody. It still just feels like I'm here talking to myself, like nobody's watching. And nobody really is, except maybe Vault thinks if you're still watching. I know you get something out of it too, but it's nice that at least one person clicks on it. I did talk to my parents a couple times too, but I felt the same way. I talked to them on Monday, I think, for like 10 minutes. I felt the same way though. Like I didn't like it, and I wasn't talking how I was supposed to, how I wanted to. And I'm getting a new therapist. Maybe we should talk about that tomorrow. It's just kind of funny that I'm just like talking over her. She's like, oh, my parents died, and I'm just like, I don't know. I've made that joke before, but I'll just mention that I'm getting a new therapist, and I feel like it feels like, I don't know. My therapist was good, and she did a good job. I mean, I wouldn't be here with the new job and the new apartment without doing it, for sure. And the medicine helps too, I guess. But it kind of run its course, I feel like. And that was part of why I was feeling bad, maybe, because we were just talking about the same things again. And we're just not getting anywhere. Like, like, the anxiety is managed. I feel like I've managed it. Once in a while, something still not great. But, like, I can go to church. I went to a church on Saturday I'd never been to before. I went by myself, and I felt kind of fine. I knew I probably wasn't going to have to talk to anybody, but I knew if they did, I could be like, oh yeah, I'm new here, and I just moved here, and I'm just looking for a church. I could say that. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, I am comfortable with those situations, but now I need, like, level 2. Like, that's level 1. Level 2 is, like, actually connecting with people. How do you do that? I don't know. I have no idea. And she wasn't really giving me any advice. I feel like if I had gone to her initially and just been like, oh yeah, I don't have anxiety, but just like, I want to connect with people, she could help me. But she's still, like, so focused on the anxiety thing. So maybe if I go to a new therapist and I don't really mention the anxiety that much, and I'm just like, I want to connect with people. I want to enjoy, like, talking to people. I used to have anxiety, but I'm over that now or whatever. I just don't want to mention it because I want to move on to, like, the next level of being a person. Which is good. It's like level 1 down. That's a big deal. I should take a minute to appreciate that. And the therapist helped me get to the 2nd level. But now I need a new therapist to help me. And I want that to be the focus. I don't want the anxiety really to be the focus. Because basically what the therapist just keeps telling me is like, well, just keep doing stuff and you'll get better. But that's not... I was talking to my parents and I didn't like it. And she's like, oh, the only way to get better is to keep talking to people. What? That's the way to get rid of your anxiety, but... I'm still not connecting with people. Like, how do I do that? It takes something different. You have to actually be doing something special that I don't know, and she didn't know. She never told me. So I guess that's it. It is kind of weird to play this game as a kid. Just the perception of the people. I guess this happens too when you watch TV, but like, just had this weird feeling like, oh, these people, when I played this game, they always seemed so much older. But now they look like little babies. Look at this little guy. He's like 16 years old. But obviously when I played it when I was 10, I was like, oh, they're so much older and they're like soldiers. They're still more mature than me. Everybody is, but okay. I kind of wanted to get to the next level. Let's go blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'm done. Yeah, thanks. And have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.